All right. Well, the whole situation is here right now.
What's going on here in the suit problem? Because I said, if I'm wearing a suit and you're wearing a suit, but Clarky's not wearing a suit, he's going to feel uncomfortable.
Yeah, 100%. So I brought a suit, and it's in my car. It's in my truck.
Why'd you bring a suit again?
Because you said something about a suit, so I thought
I said, let's wear suits tonight for the episode.
Exactly.
And then why wouldn't you bring the suit up?
I didn't have enough hands for the suit.
Explain what your hands were up to.
I was carrying beer. I was carrying all my other shit.
What was the other shit?
It's like a 24-pack of beer, bro.
Just didn't. I mean, I'm not trying to.
Oh, look, I didn't overanalyze the situation, mate.
But do you understand if you wear a suit and he doesn't?
I've made the offer multiple. Is Clarky wearing a suit?
What'd you see? He was wearing fucking a Mexican. I mean, if you want to put on the suit, if you want to put on the Snoop.
Snoop.
Where the fuck's the Aussie?
Apparently changing into his suit, but he's taking a sweet old time. Looks like he left his phone.
What the
So
fuck?
he's got
His last text from me is, "Where are you, homos?" His phone's here. That's fucking annoying.
Oh yeah.
Fucking Aussie left his motherfucking phone. Fucking bloody hell, mate. Welcome to fucking Australia. That shouldn't be. That's not
Hell yeah.
Probably start every episode. Cheers. Are you in stream enough, Eric?
Sorry that took so long, boys. Fucking.
We recorded a whole separate.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, we're talking shit about some guy we know. Not you. Not you.
Oh, yeah, you were talking shit about me, weren't you?
Pass me my baby, babe.
Yeah.
My baby, you guys my sweet baby. Yeah, bro. You gotta get that sweet babe.
Baby.
This was the first time I like openly did nicotine in front of my dad a bunch. I was like hitting dips and smoking the vape. I was like, and he didn't say shit about it. I'm like, nice, classic, cool move. And he said one thing. He said, "Well, you gotta die of something." I'm like, "Yeah, you sure do gotta die of something." We start recording.
I think we should.
Poddy's rolling, boys.
Still got a little bit, mate. Oh, that's green. Is that meant to be red?
No, apparently it just records on there. He plugged this into that.
Oh, how good.
I was worried about that as well. How good? How good?
How good, mate. So we're all good. We're on.
To the potty.
To the potty, boys. To the potty.
To the potty.
We're on the air, boys. I took 2 Viagra before this. I'm ready to go.
Yeah, we all took 2 except for the old Aussie over here.
Yeah, sorry, guys. So tonight I was a little bit late.
You gonna limp dick this episode, boy?
I showed up without a suit. And, I was with a suit, but I wasn't dressed in my suit.
Let's explain the suit fiasco, I suppose. Oh, no, we already did that.
Well, we don't have to go over that.
That was the opener.
Come on, come on. Let's move on.
We're in suits this episode. I'd like to take the floor just for a hot second. I'd like to thank all of our loyal followers, the loyal fans, the Pink Pony Pal, the Pink Potty Pals. You guys rock. From the last episode, our lives have drastically changed with the fame we've gotten. Hence the suits.
Hence the green wall.
This is what we spent our money on.
Hence, you can't see it, but we now have a golden toilet.
Can't see. I think it's low class to bring you into our toilet, but we do have a golden toilet seat.
We all shit in it together.
These suits each $5,000. His was $6,000. That's why his is a little better than ours. And then we got new studio, brand new location. We're in the hills of Austin, Texas, in the same area as Rogan and Shane. So
he's basically our neighbor. We're not allowed to say that.
We're not allowed to say that because he gets his mail. I wouldn't think he did. I wouldn't think he would. I think he'd have somebody for that. You see him get his mail. You see Rogan get his mail.
And it's nothing but his tidy whities.
We're making it, aren't we, boys?
Yeah, but it was a lot easier than I thought it'd be. It was a lot easier than I thought. We've made it.
We have made it.
I think we have made it.
I think we've made it, bro.
Who knew that a little bit of effort
sets
you apart from all the other fucking weenie boys?
Yeah, people complain about it's all who you know and all that like that. I knew one song and just yelled about it for an hour. Now we're globally famous.
Global.
Tokyo. Don't think I don't see you.
Poddy went global.
a lot of they thems in our comments in a positive way. They like that song. I like it too. I think my mission is he gonna be on his phone this whole day?
We're bridging barriers, boys.
Do you want me to?
He's just checking the analytics of the potty.
I'm just
Seeing
checking the
how good our
live stream
numbers are.
analytics.
Did you take a picture or something when you walked in here?
Did I take a picture? No.
Your photo album was open. It was bursting photos.
What do you think? Do you think I took a photo of you?
Yeah.
I am just worried that your phone was malfunctioning. It was like bursting photos.
Let me see my last. Oh, you.
Adios mio. I built that shit. Fix it. Get up. Stand up.
Where was it?
Figure it out. I got it. God damn it.
Oh,
You relax. No, sweetheart. Oh, sit down. I got it. I'll take care of everything. I'll build the studio. I'll buy every single.
I mean, you've just got such a good design eye, so I reckon.
I'll be the personality.
Yeah, right there.
You don't worry about it. You can, sweetie.
We got it. All right.
That was
So,
worth it.
oh, bloody, oh, it broke. Oh. I got some nice photos while I was out on my phone of some of these.
Rectum.
Pretty much.
Bad angle. As I looked at it, I'm like, not a great pick. You should see me arch this thing.
Fucking hell.
God.
Well, we're picking a lot of. Well, we're famous now. We need a sex tape.
Welcome to the potty, boys.
Welcome to the pod.
Welcome to the body. Yeah, that was a rude awakening.
Last week was a beautiful synopsis.
That was
of
good, wasn't it? Let's talk about that. How do you feel? How do you reckon the response was?
Response is overwhelmingly good. I'm surprised the page is going so well.
It
Yeah.
honestly gets funnier. Me and Vince were definitely in the same boat during that episode.
I had
We're
no
like,
idea what the hell was going on.
We have no idea what's going on, but the more days that pass and the more that I go back and watch the clips and stuff, I realize how funny it actually is. So,
Well, it's funny because we don't have like any clue what's going on,
and
it-
just being so passionate about
and the
it.
whole time, like I'm in my mind, I'm like O'Malley is a retard, like the entire time, and you can see that in my face, and I love that.
Yeah, I've had a lot of people reach out saying that Australian guy looks genuinely mad at you. which is when I get high at night by myself, I'm like, oh fuck, is the Aussie mad at me?
I would never be mad at you, mate. If I was mad at you, I'd actually say that shit to you, mate.
Would you?
I would.
This is the.
Okay, I'm mad at you now.
This is the.
You want some tampons for that? I got some.
This is couples therapy.
I hurt my hand on your leg. You okay?
Oh, bro,
It hurt a little bit?
No, not at all, mate.
Oh, what a burn!
What?
Good burn! Good burn! Good burn!
You hurt your hand, mate.
little
I
bit.
didn't even
Ouch.
feel a thing, mate.
Oh, I was kind of ripping into him there.
This guy's legs of steel. The Muay Thai
No, but
fighter.
it was a good segment, wasn't it? And I think it was cool to go over a song and hear a little bit about how you feel about it and dive deep into it a bit, mate.
I think we learned a structural thing for the podcast.
What was that, mate?
Puts us apart a little bit. I think what I did was too long. I'll give you that. What
No, I don't think that at all.
it was
mate.
too long, but I think that also makes it funny.
Oh,
but,
it does make it funny, mate.
I think people like the passion I had for it, which did make it funny because it's a stupid topic. It is, and they liked. You don't see that content of someone on a whiteboard pointing at shit, yelling at two other guys who, it was original content.
Just
Yeah.
picture the person like intensely watching that episode, like fully
They-
invested in what you're saying.
Apparently they did. In the comment sections, people we do not know, not from Instagram, commented on it. They takes on my takes. And they're like, this is actually a very smart, good way to talk to Trump supporters.
People actually had like amazing analytics. They're like, I think this is very
Important.
very good like analysis of the song. Like, and we're like,
What
which
a
is-
great analysis.
Yeah, I'm like diving in on whiskey and like I just found that whatever. But
But the coolest thing is that we had no idea what was going on. So both of us were just like, what the fuck is going on?
I think-
Just like our viewers are. So we had the same reaction.
I think every guest we get, we should make them. Also, I think start from the top here. Every episode, starting not this one, but the next one moving forward, each of us should have a 3 to 5 minute thing that they think is a good thing to talk about with the whiteboard and just explain the shit out of it.
Mhm.
As something that you like.
Mm.
Fuck the audience, because some people will find the niche of if you like it, 100,000 other people like it.
Yeah.
It's not everybody's gonna like it. I want to talk about I think it'd be a funny thing to talk about. We can't forget about like how great Michael Vick was, or or how was 9/11 actually good for the country, and just go off on these random topics and like really passionately talk about it. And then we'll clip those out, make 10-minute clips out of them, or however long they are, make reels out of them. And then what I think it'd be interesting to, for every single guest we have on, make them do that as well.
Mm-hmm.
Because that'll give them a unique experience on the potty, and they'll see, their fans will see them in a weird light. Imagine making Shane Gillis explain something, give him a whiteboard and be like, "Shane, go talk about something." He's like, "I don't want to do that." Like,
funny.
well, you have to if you want to be on the potty. It's kind of our rules. And now that we're getting this level
play
of fame,
by our rules, bitch.
yeah, Anthony Ryan was trying to give me rules about what we need to do to get him on the potty, and I'm like, or you can just not fucking show
Doesn't
up.
work like that, Anthony Ryan.
We've got the Aussie. We got the Clarky, and we've got
Play
the
by our own
Artizzy.
We've got all we need, boys. You don't tell us what we're gonna do on our fucking program.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Or Suits if we want to. We get 200 views, boom, Suits. You wouldn't believe when we get 3. We get 3. Also, we got like 300 followers on Instagram already.
Man, we are killing it.
No thanks to you.
What do you mean, no thanks to me?
You're not doing shit.
Oh, all right. Well, you want me to do more, do you, mate?
Yeah, anything would be better than the nothing you're doing. Yeah.
Oh,
It doesn't have to be much. You're embarrassed of the potty.
I'm not embarrassed.
I just want to tell you something. I just want to tell you something.
Chris, why are you embarrassed of the pot?
Well, I have something to say, but yeah, let's hear the answer to that question. Chris, why are you embarrassed of the potty?
I'm not embarrassed of the
We
potty.
took down the bad episodes.
The bad episodes. Yeah, as long as there's let me have a look over it, mate. But as long as there's no like
Incriminating
yeah.
sentiments.
The Anthony Ryan episode, the first one we recorded with him, too much by me, by a lot. Not even close to being okay. Not even
Yeah,
close
that
to
might have
being for sure.
Yeah,
For sure. I did too much.
You had some interesting ones in there, mate.
I can't say some of the things I said. It's bad.
Mm-hmm.
Bad boy Michael. Yes.
Yeah.
But I'm worried. I'm over here sitting at my house, imagining. I'm at my house, thinking about you.
Thinking about me.
I'm just sitting here naked in my bed, waking up in the morning. My first thought is, how's the Aussie feel? How should I text the Aussie today? Maybe I have to baby him a little bit. Maybe I need to talk to him. Maybe I need to talk to him a little softly. So I'm typing a text out to you. I'm going,
"Dear Ozzy, my sweet little angel, would you mind maybe like posting one thing to your Instagram story? I know you lived in so many different states, Ozzy, and you know so many cool people. Not a single one of them has found us on the potty. And then I imagine that you are sitting at home going,
Fuck these guys. These guys are gay. These guys suck. I'm wasting my life with these faggots. I'm gonna fucking kill them the next time I see them. Actually, I'm never gonna see them again. I did leave my microphone there. I should probably get in and leave and pretend I never knew those guys and get a lawyer and see if I can get those episodes taken down because I fucking hate that guy."
and then I just worry that you don't have the balls to say that. And if you don't want to do the papa, I like calling it the papa when I talk in this voice. This is the papa
What's the papa?
potty.
The party. Okay.
Do you hear how he talks? It's fucking crazy.
What's the papa?
It's the potty, baby. It's fun. The potty is fun. Papa, the potty, the potty. Go to the potty. Go to the potty.
All right.
Listen to the potty. Go to the potty, and on the way there, we're gonna listen to the potty. It's fun. Why is no one from Australia following us yet? I don't know. 2 wars. There's 2 wars.
What is going on, mate?
I'm just trying to get inside your head, bro.
Oh, you kind of succeeding a little bit. You want me to post more about the potty? Is that that's where I'm getting at?
So you want me to post more about the potties then?
About you 2 idiots.
Yeah, I think that might be a little bit of our problem. Is you're saying it is 2 idiots and not 3? Because if it was 3 idiots, maybe we have a team.
Oh, mate.
Right now, we have 2 guys and another guy.
I'm definitely the biggest idiot out of all of you
The
guys.
Three Stooges.
What kind of car do you have?
I drive an F-150, mate.
What year is it?
2021.
Ooh, wow.
I think we got Mo,
Lester?
Curly. Who's the other one?
Who's this?
The Three Stooges.
Oh, the Stooges. The Stooges.
Who's the third one? Mo Curly and fucking. I can't think of it.
How about you, Clarky? What car do you drive?
I drive a Kia Forte.
Kia
Yes.
Forte.
I'm not-
O'Malley. O'Malley, you're a fit bastard, so you don't have a car, right? You just
Yeah, that you don't have a car because you're fit, right?
yeah, you just freaking run everywhere, right?
I just had a car and I sold it because I was poor and I wanted to live somewhere cool so I could do a cool party, a papa. And then, why are you looking at me like that? Looking at me like,
I'm gonna suck your asshole out of your own fucking butt.
You jealous that I have cool audio presets and you don't?
No, I'm not that jealous about that, to be honest. I think it's cool, and it's I think you do it well.
What O'Malley's really trying to say, Ozzy, is that you've been hurting his precious little heart.
Is that right, bro?
That's what I'm hearing here.
All right.
As the
Is
middle,
this- is
as
this-
the middleman here.
Is this a counseling session right now?
I'm hearing.
I think Chris might be afraid to admit. Maybe you're also hurting his heart a little bit, and maybe we're texting on the side is like, does the Aussie fucking hate us?
You guys are texting on the side saying, "Does the Aussie fucking hate us?"
You haven't made it very clear.
Mate, I'm here. I'm having a good time with my boys, and I fucking love my boys.
You get in here and you're like,
Man, I literally
we gotta
cannot
get out of
hear you
here.
with that
We're gonna
voice. Can
do
we-
the episode as fast as fucking possible. Hurry, start it the fuck out.
Hey,
All right,
man.
it's over. Get the fuck out. Bye.
Hey man, I'm in business, bro. I get in here, you know, we gotta make shit happen, bro.
Guy's all about the business. Ozzy, what was when you were 12 years old? What did you want to be when you grew up?
I wanted to be an inventor. I wanted to invent shit.
What did you
Boom,
have?
doing it right now.
What's your greatest invention idea that you ever had, or just a random one that you can remember right now?
I've had some ideas for some app ideas.
Map or
App.
app.
Ideas. You know, being in software and shit.
You should have made an app, man. You
I
could
should.
be funding the potty.
You got time.
Hey, there you go.
You got time to make an app.
I do.
You just
I
gotta
know.
you gotta find a Chinese to help you make it.
Mm,
A Chinese. Is that what you said?
A Chinese.
Chinese.
That bad?
a Chinese.
Yeah, they're good at the fucking apps, right? You can't make that. You have the idea. You find somebody who knows how to make it. They make it for
I
you.
have a feeling this
Yeah.
guy might know how to make an app.
No fucking way. This guy knows how to make an app. You know how to code?
yeah, I do. That's what I.
What the fuck? This guy knows how to
I
code.
knew it.
That's what I bloody do, mate. That's my thing, man. I do that. I just sit there crunching at that keyboard,
A
bro.
lot of zeros
40 hours a
and
week
ones.
behind a keyboard.
Yeah, close to it, mate. Probably a bit more, mate.
Do you love that?
It depends, man. Depends if I'm building something cool or not.
Do you ever like in the middle, you're 4 hours, 5 hours into your shift, you're sitting behind your keyboard typing away numbers and letters. Do you ever think to yourself, I really want to fucking kill myself right now?
No, but I do think, I do want to record a podcast right now.
If you want to record a podcast right now, I will not kill myself.
All the time.
I am the Aussie. I am the Aussie at work. I will not die. I will live forever.
He is dreaming about the potty at work.
Oh, I dream about the potty all day.
He's dreaming about
And
the
then I pull
potty.
up my phone and it's like 700 messages from you guys. And I'm like, fucking, how do I keep up with this shit?
This guy has a real job. Where
I
you
have a real
You have a real job too. I'm the only one fucking off.
Oh, we all
apparently.
have real jobs. We all have real jobs.
There's nothing wrong.
Also, I'm a terrible texter, so I try not to. look
I
at my
bet
phone.
if I go through your conversations with the last woman you talked to, you're a pretty good texter.
Mm,
How's the love of your life going?
mm.
How is the love of my life?
You said you found the love of your life the other day?
No, I haven't found the love of my life.
No, it
False
didn't,
alarm.
That
didn't
was-
work out.
That was a joke, yeah. Oh, no.
No, it was a joke.
There
Oh,
was
yeah.
a girl that I was pretty fond of, mate.
Yeah, what happened with that?
Oh, you know, we had a good chat, and you know, we were there the other. When did I message you boys?
So it didn't work out. You
You
can say it didn't work out.
it's in process, mate. So I'll keep you updated.
Oh, speaking of the process, last night after this guy didn't hang out with my dad, we were all hanging out. All my boys from town came over to show respect to my father. The Aussie was too busy. Him and his boyfriend from Australia were hanging out in downtown Austin, which I'm
No,
all
Mexico,
for.
mate.
We the Mexican.
Yeah, mate.
Anyways, doesn't matter. The Aussie didn't come. And then after my dad went to bed, which is pretty early because he's an old man, we all went out in the town, and me and Clarky were having a good time. What bar were we at?
We were at Hotel Vegas.
Hotel Vegas, very
Ooh,
cool
great
place. Lots of cool girls, lots of cool guys. Very friendly atmosphere. I like it a lot. Shout out Hotel Vegas. I think Clarky. I think he might have talked to a lady.
Oh, all right.
I think he might have talked to a lady for hours.
Hours
A long time.
at Hotel Vegas.
Yeah.
I would leave, I'd leave, go to a different club, hang out, do a whole thing, come back. They're still in the same fucking spot multiple times. I did
Man, that is love, bro. Tell us about it, or tell us what you are.
I'm
I know we're
pretty sure it's not love. But I was
sounds like
very,
love to
I was
me,
very
bruh.
invested in the conversation. But I will tell you something. I did have to lie about my politics again.
how did you get to that point?
She brought it up. She
Let's-
brought up something about moving to Texas. She's new to Texas, and she brought something up, of course, about abortion because that's all fucking women know when it comes to politics.
Well, if she cared so much, why'd she move here?
Exactly my point. And I had to be like, oh yeah, I don't really have an opinion on it. Or
Oh, bro. Come
'Cause I
on,
know-
man. You're never going to
I-
gain women's respect if you don't have a
Oh, I learned.
opinion on it.
I
You have to have
learned-
an opinion at least, bro.
I learned real quick which way her beliefs went, and I was like, all right, if I ever want to have a chance to get inside of this woman, then I need to lie, and that's what I did. And lying has worked for me.
I'm all for my boys. I'm all for anybody getting pussy. I don't want you guys falling in love now. That'd be crazy.
Yes.
Pump your thing in her. That's cool. That's what God made you for. You should marry her first.
I usually have to lie about politics, and I have to lie about understanding fucking horoscopes and magic stuff.
Mate, I had no idea what that meant when I moved here
Horoscopes?
because it's not a thing in Aussie. Well,
Okay.
I mean, not really. So yeah, you talk to chicks and they're like, "What's your horoscope?" I'm like, "What does that even mean?"
Yeah.
I had
Here
no
they
idea.
just ask you your birthday on the first date, and then they look it up, and they're like, "Oh, it says."
And then it's like they actually believe that there's
actually
like
not
compatibility
compatible.
or something.
Yeah.
something.
They're like, "Oh, we're actually not compatible," but they'll stick around anyway. I'm just like, so you barely believe in it yourself.
Yeah,
But
right.
my favorite thing to do.
What are your thoughts on that? Because some people are like, they actually believe that, and then some people are like, some people have actually explained it to me, and like they actually believe, like, because there's idiots that believe that, and then there's like people that are like
actually understand it, can
actually
explain
have
it.
an understanding behind the meaning behind it, and then believe it.
I mean,
what's your position?
there's definitely some like woo woo fucking
Yeah,
hippie
it's-
shit behind
there
it
is.
to where you're born and the stars are aligned in a certain order or whatever, and that somehow affects your personality. I don't really buy that shit, but I could understand it having some sort of gravitational weird thing, like how the moon affects the ocean.
I can see
But
that.
Like, I can understand
Does it
that aspect.
does it count if you're born in the other hemisphere?
Well, that's the whole like thing.
So what
I
about
doubt they're
Australia?
thinking that deeply to it.
Exactly.
Really?
They just want an excuse to believe in magic.
We got a sidetracked here. I really don't. You're a human being, other human being, lady with vagina. What happened? How'd that carry out? I left. You guys were chatting it up, having a great time. She loved him. She loved him. She looked at him like he was God's gift to the earth. She was like,
But the politics.
I
No,
tend to have that effect.
we got to get rid of the. Who cares about? I don't care about the politics shit. I want to know what happened. I just want to know
All
what
you have
happened.
to do, boy.
No.
I'm interested in this guy lying about his political position.
We can after we know the whole
I think
story. We
that's
can recap
funny,
back
bro.
there.
All I said, I never said that. I did the farthest I got to my true belief is that I was like, well, I don't hate Trump, and that she didn't write me off out of that. But I could tell if I went a little further and be like, oh, I actually kind of like Trump. I could tell that would be a deal breaker for her. So I pumped the brakes.
Yeah.
And I was
Well,
like,
that's a
let's
big
leave it
one. To
there.
not hate Trump is actually still pretty.
I think I may
to
have-
some people, that's pretty bold saying that.
Yeah, I think, and
As soon as
that's
you say one thing that's like vaguely positive about it, oh, you're a
That's
Trump
going,
supporter.
Yeah.
I think that's going away pretty quick. Actually,
I think it is
he just won the popular vote.
Yeah.
culture shifting.
Anyways, what happened with the lady?
What do you want to know?
How the night? You don't have to say the last details, but like what happened? I just thought you guys were on the bench. What happened next? And how did the next thing get brought up into the world? How did you bring it up? I don't want to lead your story. You're not telling it. You're just talking about a thing you talked about. I don't know what happened to this human being you were connecting with. It's very sexual. I loved it. Real quick, I hate to interrupt about my own thing. Did you see her friends watching over us before they decided to like let her go to hang out with us? They like stood right next to us for like 5 minutes and didn't talk and just like looked at us.
Mm.
It was super weird.
Yeah, probably wanted to make sure she was safe.
Yeah.
But then she said something about like killing me, and I was like, "Oh, you're the psycho one. Like I'm the one who's actually
Whoa,
in
whoa,
danger."
whoa, whoa, whoa! Hang on. She said something about killing you.
Yeah, she was. I hope she doesn't listen to this. She's a therapist, and one thing I've learned is most people who are in therapy, usually a lot of therapists, not saying it was her, but potentially a lot of people become therapists because they themselves want therapy. And so they learn all this stuff about psychology and their brains and their emotions because they want to help themselves, but they kind of they project
don't
it
help
into helping
themselves.
other people. Yeah.
Mm.
Anyway, most women who I've met who are into brain and fucking magic and horoscopes and anti-politics, anti-good politics and truth, they're crazy fucking bitches. Anyway, she was cool. And we got in the car and we went back to my apartment and it was good.
How'd you get her into the car? How'd you trick her?
She
He's listening like a dog looking at a tree. I love it.
she didn't have a ride. She was going to Uber. And I was like, well, what part of town do you live in? And she ended up living close to me. And I was like, I'll give you a ride home. And then halfway through the car ride, I was like, or we could just keep drinking at my place. And she was like, yeah. And
Yeah.
Did you keep drinking?
yeah, I got way too drunk, actually. Had
Been there.
to pop like 5 Viagras just to...
Oh, man.
I'm just kidding.
Okay, I'm like, if you have Viagra's and you're holding out on me, I'd love it. I'd love a couple of them.
I'm just playing.
We got beers already. You want?
Beer?
Here you go.
Hell yeah.
That's
Nope.
not a beer.
Whoopsies. There's one right here. Oop. Oop. Oop.
Hit me up with that good stuff.
Aussie, when's the last time you brought a woman to the house?
It's been a minute, mate.
Good.
I'm a good boy.
That's good. That's good. Ugh.
I'm a good boy, bro.
That's one of my favorite lines.
We should.
Say I'm a good boy. They don't believe it. They want to corrupt you. Or they want to dig the bad boy out of you. They're like, "Are you really a good boy?" Or,
Yeah, bro. Well, chicks like the bad boys, eh?
yeah, for some reason.
Especially-
I figured I actually I've had this thought my whole life, but I heard someone say it on some other bro on a podcast say this. He's like, women love the bad boys. They love the assholes because the bad boys and the assholes don't hold them accountable. And so they can just be fucking bitches. And like, if you're an asshole of a guy, you're not going to be like, hey, you should stop being a bitch.
Are you just looking at me in the eyes a little bit too intensely there?
I wasn't looking at you. It would be funny if you became a police officer.
Me?
Hey, get on the ground, Ducky. Are you just
Oi, mate.
Oh, yeah. It'd be funny if you were like a
Mate,
life or death situation and then you show up. It's like,
Oh, fuck, there's another one. One of those ones.
yeah, like, hey, let's calm down.
Calm down, boys.
Yeah, you stabbed her, but she's not dead, mate. Yeah.
No, I'd be a terrible cop, mate. I'd be like, oh, I didn't.
Being a cop would suck now. You're just dealing with
speeding.
fentanyl overdoses. That's the majority of what they do. Just deal with fucking bums dying and
Yeah.
they bring them back to life and the bum goes, fuck you. And they're like, all right.
I do like American cops though.
Why is that?
They're better than Aussie cops. Aussie cops, they care about dumb shit, mate.
Like what?
So I got
Wait till you go hunting.
I got one time I was riding a bike, and I was riding without my hands on the bloody handlebars, and a cop pulled me over and gave me a warning saying you have to have at least one hand on the handlebars at all times.
That is crazy.
Oh,
How
what a-
crazy is that, mate?
What a cunt.
Absolutely. I was like, are you joking me, mate? The cool thing about here in the US is there's a lot of stuff.
I just thought I knew you were gonna hold it. I knew you were gonna hold it like a little puppy. You love that. See, you are so afraid to not be gay. I don't want to get into it again. Keep going to your thing. I'm sorry. I did just psychically dominate you though. Psychologically
Afraid to
dominate
not
you.
be gay.
You're so afraid to do dainty gay shit.
No, I was just focusing on something else, and then I realized there's a bloody pillow on my
You were like
lap.
caressing it. You're like, You loved it. I knew you would. I just want you to be happy. You have no idea. I pray for you to be happy.
Mate, I'm a happy bastard. I'm too happy sometimes, mate.
Well, I can correct that a little bit.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I can help with that.
All right, here we go.
Me and Clarky just want to know you're all in.
Oh, mate, I'm all in, bro.
You heard it here, folks. You heard it here first, folks.
That's a legally binding podcast agreement. We were wondering if we had to get another third. Because you just dropped off for like 3 days.
What do you mean?
You did drop off for like 3 days. This isn't me
Mate,
shit talking.
mate, how many times do I have to tell you? I had a mate in town. He's a close mate of mine.
Before that.
When?
It was like right when we started dropping the pink pony shit. You didn't say anything.
I think it was some funny stuff, and
I don't care about that. I don't care about that. It was just that we.
All right, what specifically are you? What are your specific? What specifically did you?
I hope you know it's not an upset feeling either. It's just a lack of enthusiasm that we witnessed that made us go, "Oh, does he not like this?"
And we're doing this, and we're having this conversation with the world watching, are we?
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's the best way to do it. Because if you're not excited about it and you want to not do the potty, me and Eric aren't going to stop doing the potty, and this would be the death of this guy. Or this would be the moment the fans look back and go, "Oh, in episode 100, in episode 100, they'll look back and go back to the episode 2, whatever episode this is, 3-ish, 3.5. It'd be funny to mark every episode as half.
3.5.
This is the episode that you were like, "I'm staying. I love the potty to death."
Is that what you want me to say?
Pa 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 pa
Oh,
pa 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 pa.
I don't know. Depends if we keep going with these bloody voices or not, mate.
If we keep going with the voices, you're not there.
I think the
Makes me laugh.
I did have a laugh at some of the.
At some of the. What were you laughing at?
Why are you sucking the microphone, bro? You think it's important to have bullies?
Yes, bullies are important.
Are bullies important? It depends on the context. What in what context, mate?
I'm talking adult world. Not a bully who like punches you and shit, but like somebody who goes like,
Hey, stop. Yeah.
it's like a mild, somebody who doesn't absolutely 1,000,000% just go, "Oh yeah." That's my definition of a bully, I guess, in this situation. Is it important for somebody? I think this is an important conversation, actually. I've been thinking about this a lot ever since hanging out with like Anthony and like even you guys.
Mm.
Is it important to I think men do it a lot more. The men shit talking each other casually. I think that is healthy.
It is.
I think it's a healthy, like, if you
It is.
you guys call, if you started wearing like pink nail polish, I would fucking rip you up.
I hope you would.
I would go, "What the fuck?" It's good. I'm glad you're out and proud, bro. I would be like, I'd be talking shit to you.
I hope you would, mate.
And I think bullying helps people fit into the society. But if you stuck your heels in the dirt and went like, "I fuck you, dog. I like my pink nail polish pussy," I'd go, I wouldn't. I'd probably keep going like gay, but I'd respect it. I wear pearls and shit. I do all sorts of gay shit.
You still got those pills that you stole from that chick
I love them. I wear them every day. They're very good for my hair.
for your hair.
Yeah, hold on, wait. This is actually, if you have curly, hello, infomercial music going in 3, 2, 1, infomercial. Hi there. You have curly hair, but don't really know how to straighten. You don't know how to dry it without it becoming all over the place. You don't want to put a hat on because that's going to flatten your curls. You don't want to put a headband on because that's going to flatten a lot of your curls. A pearl necklace will, if you dry your hair like this after a shower,
The curls go between here, these little beads, and my hair since I've stolen these beads from that woman had been incredible. What are you looking at?
Your hair, mate.
Oh, isn't it nice?
What are you talking about? Yeah.
Nice.
Carry on.
So if you want to buy these pearls, I got some good news for you. You don't have to. Subscribe to the Pink Pony Club's. No, that's not her name. Subscribe to Papa, the Potty,
The
ATX.
Papa.
At the Starving Dogs on YouTube, and probably right here you're watching on Instagram. We will send you the best pearls ever made. Just follow us. You follow us, we'll send you pearls. You don't even have to send us your address, we'll find it out. We're friends with Bezos now. He's the man. We've really made it. I'm really proud of us, guys. I'm really proud of us.
Cheers, boys.
Cheers to us. We took a chance. We talked about the worst things ever. We all got canceled. We all got fired. And we're all the most famous people in Austin now. I can't believe these other fucking losers were like, hey, it's all about who you know. It's all about who you know. Do one episode of yourself talking about Pink Pony Club or upload it to the internet and everyone, 49 million people are going to subscribe to your Patreon and you never have to work again. We don't have to work anymore. We're about to be dropping 10 episodes a week. We don't have to work anymore. This is our new job.
All we did was pull our nuts out, and they were rabid squirrels coming to us, bro.
That's a good way to put it. My ass was out earlier.
It sure was, mate. No,
Also, we got it on we got it on camera when we did that.
are we gonna?
It wasn't like planned. It was like a real like in the moment kind of.
Are we gonna show that to our viewers, mate?
I think we're gonna get like in trouble if we do that.
What if it's just like a quick flash?
I think they saw my side. Let me see. I know it's not a good picture.
All right, you might need to blow this, or else we're getting canceled by the YouTube gods.
Jesus Christ. No, show it to me. Don't show it to the. No, do you actually know how hard it is for me to have to like deal with what we just saw? Ew, my butt looks gross.
I was
Yeah,
so
bro.
hungover this morning, boys.
Looks kind.
gross,
Dude, you're
isn't it,
probably
mate?
you're probably gonna jerk off to this later. When
Oh,
someone-
you wish, mate.
that one looks the worst. It's you got a lot of
I
back
don't want to
hair.
see it. I don't want to see it, bro.
That one I look kind of thick, dog. That one I look kind of thick, dog. Kind of thick, dog. I look kind of good there. I'd fucking think about it. I'd fucking think about it. I like how he didn't delete them. You know, the guy wants my ass pics on his phone.
For the record, I'm deleting them right now, and it's even painful to do that
Prove it.
I bet it is painful to delete your favorite picture. Prove
because
it.
I have to look at them in order to delete them. That is
I was
tough.
thinking, I was so hungover this morning, and I was thinking how funny it would be.
Why
to,
are we
like,
so hungover? Oh, because you drank more at home.
Drink a lot.
You're pretty good when I last left you. Yeah, keep up. Sorry.
I was thinking how funny it would be to like have to throw up as you're driving down the highway and throw up onto the windshield of the car behind you.
I've had to throw up in a plastic bag while driving because I was so hungover.
Throwing
Oh,
up, throwing
man.
up is funny.
I was on a highway. I'm like, oh fuck.
How did that go down? Did it contain it all? Plastic bags got like
100%.
holes in all that. No. No, you're all good.
Nah, bro. Plastic bags don't got holes in them.
Some of them do.
When you're at a
Some of them
party,
do. This one did.
Well, that's good.
Lucky
if
me.
you're like out or at a party or something and someone has to throw up, there's always the group of people who are like, "Oh, I'm so sorry, poor thing. Like you'll be all right." But I'm always laughing because
Yeah, you
I think
fucked up, idiot.
throwing up is so funny because you can't control it and it's just your body going, "No."
Dude. I'm not a thrower upper. Thank you.
I haven't puked. I haven't puked in a long time.
Thankfully, I'm not a thrower upper. So
I definitely did when I was like 15, drinking fucking vodka with my friends. It definitely
yeah,
threw up a lot.
I'm not a puker.
you know.
I wish I was because people puke and they feel better. They get rid of the fucking poison in their belly.
Yeah, I never. I rarely do.
What have you? We're stealing this from a large podcast. I forgot who done it. Have you guys like shit yourself as an adult? Not like it could be little or big. Have you had
No.
like is shit got on your pants or undies as an adult? Not like a little skid mark, but like a fart that oh fuck.
I can't remember the last time, but I've definitely been like driving and like on the highway or somewhere where I cannot pull over and had to piss so bad and definitely pissed myself.
Oh, you pissed yourself.
Yeah,
Shit.
it was pretty rough.
I was on a date with a girl.
Like full.
Not full, like,
Full
but, like,
load or
but
just-
like definitely half the bladder came out. It
Yeah.
gets so painful, and I
Half,
just couldn't.
half
and it
your
hurts
bladder.
to stop when you
That's
start.
still a lot,
Exactly.
mate. I've never
Oh,
had that.
Man, I've never had that either.
Pretty rough.
I'm not a lady. So.
I've never shit myself ever. Well, as an adult.
I've also never shit myself. I think it's a fun thing to talk about in case one of us did.
I definitely did in middle school once, and it was right in front of. I had a crush on this girl, dude, and we were out of gym class, and I was like still like an awkward little fucking skater, fucking white boy, and I was talking to this girl, and I had to fart, and I just farted because I thought it would be silent. It wasn't silent.
In front of
And
her.
then you shit.
There was a little bit.
in,
There was two
in front of her.
in front of her, and there's two bros next to me, and they called me out for it. They're like, "This guy just fucking farted," and I was so embarrassed in front of this girl. I was like, "Oh shit, such a little weenie."
Oh, dude. I remember.
I had to go. I went to the bathroom and I had to throw out my boxers. I threw my shitty fucking 12-year-old boxers into the trash. And I was thinking
A lot of
of the janitor who was gonna pick those up.
Janitors must find a lot of shitty undies in the middle schools. I was on a girl. I was on a date with a girl, obviously, because I'm straight. And
not so.
we were at HEB, and she was like,
You went. Hang on. You went on a date to HEB.
I really like dates that are like, hey, day in the life. You're hanging out with me today. Like, we're hanging out all fucking day. We'll hang out tonight. We'll do a whole thing. But like,
All right.
it's not like a first date, but like a
A
fifth.
day in the life of O'Malley.
I think
like that.
we're going on dates. Like, we're gonna hang out all day.
Yep.
If we're hanging out all day, I'm going grocery shopping today. You're coming with. And then after that, we'll go get fucking food or whatever. But anyways, I'm on a date. Hanging out with this girl who I'm in dates with. Shut the fuck. You made me overthink it.
Go on, mate. Go on. You got this.
She got bitching about how she had to piss, and I was like, "We'll fucking piss at the restaurant we're going to after this. Like, relax. Like, I was like being kind of a dick about it, like, relax." And dude, she literally pissed herself in the aisle. And
What?
she started crying. Like, I was wearing a hoodie, and I gave her that to tie it up on. And dude,
How old was she?
27.
She pissed herself.
Yeah, it was like a
How
year.
long was she complaining for?
Not long, and it wasn't like a.
Women have women bladders. Women bladders are different too.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Is that right?
She fucking and she couldn't stop it, dude. Like there was like people saw it, and she started crying right away. She's like,
The correct response.
I'm gonna be so embarrassed. I work at Google.
The correct response would have been to like be like, yeah, fuck it, I pissed myself.
I start pissing on her piss. We're in this together, baby.
You have to own it. That was the biggest like.
You owned your shit in yourself?
I didn't when I was 12, but I thought about it after, and I was like, I should have owned it and be like, yeah, what up, bitch? I just fucking shit a little in my pants.
I shit every day.
Yeah, like instead of getting embarrassed,
That's how you think would have been the better way to.
then
to
getting
approach
all like red faced and like fucking like, instead of that, yeah, I think owning it and being like, yeah, whatever.
it.
Like I think that would be better because the
She
bitches
could have
love
been-
confidence.
She
dude.
could have been your wife.
The
right now, bro.
elementary school bitches love confidence. Factual.
Because no one had confidence when we were fucking 12 and 13.
No. Here's a fun thing that could be a good segment. That we can only do once ever. What was your most embarrassing memory of middle school? As I said that, one just popped into your brain. What was it?
It was definitely that one.
All right,
Shit myself in front of the girl.
I got a good one. Also, you can go last. It's 7th grade. So I'm in a new school. 7th and 8th grade are in like our own little tiny school for us. 7th grade, girls are starting to get tits and stuff. Guys are starting to be horny as fuck. So everybody, like, in 7th grade, everybody's horny. Sex is on the mind in 7th grade. Everybody, like, it's all guys are talking about. Girls are hot as shit, obviously, for 7th grade guys. I'm not attracted to 7th graders now. But when you're in 7th grade, there's nothing hotter in the world than a 7th grade girl. And nothing. It drives you fucking crazy. And
isn't that crazy though? Because when we were kids, we would look at older ladies and be like, "That's not attractive."
She's
But
old.
I
as
would see
shit.
someone our age and be like, "That's
Yeah,
an old
as you
lady."
get
If I saw
older.
a girl my age when I was a little kid, I
Yeah.
would go like, "That's a grandma."
Yeah.
yeah,
Literally.
legit,
Or a
legit.
mom, obviously.
Like you must have like 8 kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm in 7th grade. I'm very pumped. I'm very like, I'm living my full like coming of age film. I'm gonna get popular this year. I'm gonna make the teams.
You're a
I'm
popular kid.
gonna. I was. Imagine how weird I am now. Now imagine me at like a rich people's school. Everyone hated me in my schools forever. I went to a small school, so it was pretty quick. Like Mike's weird, but
Me too.
yeah,
I tried to fight everyone though. That was my out. I was like, "Oh, everyone hates me. Fucking fight me, you little rich pussies. I know none of you've been punched in
Hell
the face in
yeah,
your life."
bro.
Just a
Stick
little
it to the man,
13-year-old
bro.
like, "Fuck you guys."
There's characters from TV shows, Dr. Cox from Scrubs, and House from House. I watched those and was like, "That's me.
That's my personality.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that." I thought that was how people would like me because I like those characters. I'm like, I love that. But anyways, first day of 7th grade, we're playing kickball inside of a gym, and I got really sweaty. Incredibly sweaty because I was kicking ass kickball. I was running all around the outfield catching balls. It was great. I was like, because I'm trying to be the confident, cool. I'm like, I'm the best in kickball in the fucking school. And I didn't want to shower. I think it's gay to shower after gym. Still do. But 7th grade, I didn't shower after gym, and this must have been right around when like my puberty stink started coming in. And it wasn't like when you're a little kid and you can sweat, you don't smell that bad. But when you're like in puberty, you start sweating, and you start to fucking stink. Yep, there you go. I did stink as a kid, right? That's kind of.
I'm sure you're a smelly kid for sure.
Yeah, I was. But that's my parents. They didn't tell me like wear deodorant.
Did you
or
have
shit.
anyone else who like
You didn't
smelled
wear-
bad like every day?
I didn't smell bad every day.
We had this one.
You didn't wear
chick-
deodorant.
No, I didn't. I didn't wear deodorant because I didn't want the aluminum in my skin.
We had this one.
Just
girl,
kidding. I thought it was gay to wear deodorant.
I
Let me
think
finish my story. Sorry. It's good for editing. And then I'm feeling like the man leaving kickball. I'm feeling like the fucking people are like high five me like you
Stink.
killed it at kickball today. I didn't know I stunk. I have biology next, which is, and then it's first day of school, so we all like stood up at the beginning of class, or people are sitting in random chairs. And then they give us a seating chart, like, hey, you're gonna sit here, you're gonna sit here, you're gonna sit here. I sat next to. They were doing off a seating chart. They go, hottest girl in 7th grade 1, Michael, hottest girl in second hottest girl in 7th grade 2. We were right next to each other. I was in between them.
Hey.
I was in between them, like a row of seats. It was like tables.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like desks. We were right next to each other.
Do you think the teachers? Sorry to interrupt. Do you think the teachers like are secret little fucking creeps like that, and they did that on purpose?
I had a teacher who told me they did that on purpose for funnies, but it wasn't this teacher. But and Aiden makes seating charts.
We'd all do the same thing, right?
Yeah,
Like,
but
I'm gonna
but
fuck with these little kids.
and I'm feeling like the man. I'm like, they're girls. I'm a guy. Everybody, like, we're all the same. And, like,
Everyone wishes they had my seat.
yeah, kind of. And I remember sitting there, and very quickly when class started, I noticed I don't smell great.
Oh.
And I'm like, I wonder if anybody else notices. I wonder if anyone else notices.
Those girls noticed, bro.
Whoa, listen up. I was like, I wonder if anybody else notices I don't smell great. And then I stood up and I was going to go get hand sanitizer to rub over my body. I was going to I stood up to go get hand sanitizer
I
is
know.
the Aussie.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys fucking have germs or not.
I didn't know that existed back then. I thought that was only like.
Oh, we got hand sanitizer. We used to fucking get a bunch of it and slap it into our buddies' faces. But
Sick.
sick. It was.
Yeah.
I stood up and I did a real quick glance back, and one of them went to the other one. Fully like, oh, he stinks. And
That's over, buddy.
I knew it. I could feel I got full little kid embarrassed red. Like a child. You're still kind of a child when you're in 7th grade.
Yeah. Oh,
I was
sure.
like,
For sure.
I was like, no, they know.
I
then I went- I
they
went-
know my secret.
And I went and sat back
I'm a sneaky
down.
boy.
I said, yeah. I went and sat back down, and they were like laughing and giggling, like kind of being like.
Oh man, it's over for you, bro.
And then I was like, I need to leave school. I need to get the fuck out of here.
yeah.
So I went to my locker, and then I got my lunch bag, and I chewed up my peanut butter sandwich, and then spit it out into the toilet. And then I thought it looked like a peanut butter sandwich that got chewed up. So I put my hands into the toilet that I spit it up into and like ripped it apart and stuff. And I dumped some milk onto it. And I kind of stirred my hands around inside of the toilet.
Wait, why are you doing this? I don't know.
Because
I think I missed
no,
the step.
Because then I got a teacher and was like, I threw up. You need to call my mom to come get me out of school.
Oh, that's you.
And
I see.
then the teacher said, that's not throw up. Which was like the most embarrassing. I just got embarrassed by these girls calling me stinky, basically. I just put my
Hang on,
hands
you need to
into
prove,
it.
you need to prove that you threw up to a teacher.
You need to
If you want to get sent home.
back in the day, like right in 2006 or whatever. They're gonna go, nah, you don't feel good. That sucks.
Oh.
Yeah, America. I don't know.
was
That's America.
badass.
That's my school district. At least you had to be like, you're faking it.
I mean, if I was like back in my day, if I was feeling sick, I'd just like bloody leave school and just walk out the front gates.
You need a parent to sign you out.
Oh, you probably did, but I
You
didn't.
tell me you get fucking a ticket for not riding a bike with 2 hands.
Yeah, legit, man. No, but
All right. Shout out Maddie and Stephanie. Thanks for making me want to kill myself in 7th grade. That was really cool, you guys.
Maddie
I
and
used
Stephanie.
to bomb all the time in middle school. I'd try to be funny in front of anyone. And I would just make the dumbest joke, dude, and no one would laugh, and I would just have to sit there and be like,
Oh,
Funny.
I tried so hard. I'd be like, yeah, this is gonna be so funny. I'm gonna wait for my moment to say it, or fucking say something idiotic.
Yep.
Everyone just looks at you. I'm
yeah,
like,
you're still working shit out at that age, eh? It is like it's all important lessons, man.
well, we all at one point, everyone gets a laugh from their group of friends, and you're like, that is amazing. Made my entire group of friends laugh. Like, how do I do that again? And then you like try.
Yeah,
so
you get it
hard.
once, and then you got
Yeah,
that, you got
You get a taste.
you got that fix, bro. You got that
Exactly.
fix, and then you want to keep going with it,
Or you like look at
and
the
then
funny
you
kid,
go again, and then it's just like, nah, not there.
the funny kid who's always making everyone laugh, and you're like, I want to make everyone laugh too.
I have this very similar upbringing. I think a lot of people, once they get that first taste of a pop,
Yeah.
you want it so bad. We were at a 6th grade sleepaway camp. It was like a 2-day thing for every 6th grader in like multiple school districts, and we all slept in these big gymnasiums together, like boys over there, girls over there. You're with like 5 other school districts, probably 200 kids in there. I was telling like somehow I ended up telling up like a ghost story.
Yeah,
They're supposed to kind of make up as you go. You got like 5 minutes. Everyone, not everybody, but whoever wants to do it can tell a ghost story. And we're all laying in bed too. It's like we're about to go to bed.
Mm.
So lights are out. Basically, everyone's in their bunks. I'm just looking at my ceiling, ranting about something. I don't even remember what it was really. It was about like a serial killer regretting not getting McDonald's before. It doesn't even matter what it was. But I had a moment where I did a callback in a very lazy tone. The whole fucking place blew up with laughter. Multiple schools. My dad's sleeping underneath me. He's like, he's right there on his bunk beds. I'm on top. I heard him laughing. It blew up with laughter. And ever since then, I've been chasing that dragon.
Boom.
And I try, and then the rest of that weekend, I was being like, remember the fucking, and everyone's like, yeah, so I can stop talking about it. I'm like, remember the fucking, I should have got, why did I get the fries? And I milked it too much, but that was that's when I knew I'm like, I think that's when my brain realized I like doing entertaining shit for people. It's like an orgasmic feeling to have strangers go, that's good.
I'll tell you, like, I definitely bombed a lot and tried to be funny, and but the real first taste I got of it was in high school, junior year. We had our high school was called West High School because it was on the west side of the fucking city, and we had you got a roach in your house, bro.
Oh, bro, there he is.
To the left of that table. Yeah.
Yeah, man, he's up and about. He's moving around. Hey, yeah. Let
Can you throw me one of those?
give him a couple of years.
No, the Yingling. I guess I'll save my story. It's all right.
No,
Chris,
keep going.
Chris, so 17, we had Mr. West.
Mr.
So it was
West.
like all the boys. And you
Mr.
had-
West is a teacher.
No, like the name of our high school was West
All
High
right.
School. So we had a Mr. West pageant, which was like a beauty pageant for men.
Beauty pageant for men.
So we all
Jeez,
like
and
wore,
this, what year was this?
in my junior year. So we all wore like tuxes and we had to do like a speech and we had to do like a talent show
Yeah.
and like fucking bunch of gay shit. Anyway, I had no plan. This is when I was smoking a ton of weed and like drinking stuff when I was a fucking rebellious kid. So like I just showed up to school like fucked up.
Oh, bro.
And I just went on stage and no plan. And like it was
Oh,
the
man.
entire school. And I was just like being myself. Like I barely remember anything that I said, just saying stupid stuff. And they would like ask you questions during interviews stuff, and I would just have the dumbest answers. But everyone was laughing. Like I was killing it. And I got second place to like the goody two shoes of the school.
Hell
This dude
yeah,
Who
bro.
was like this one dude who like everyone loved, and he was like the fucking valedictorian or whatever that title is.
Yeah.
I got second place to him just because I was just fucking killing it. The whole
Just because
time.
you're high as fuck.
That
man.
was my first taste of it. I was like, oh shit, I can get on a stage in front of people and everyone can like love me.
Hell
And
yeah.
It's a good feeling.
Yeah.
it was awesome. I've been chasing that dragon ever since.
You guys have elementary school and shit in Australia?
Yeah, mate. We call it primary school.
What was the first time you were like, oh, I should probably kill myself?
Yeah, I was trying to think of that. I don't think I've had that.
Mr. Cool. What was the name of the episode? The cool. Poddy episode 3.
Chris is the coolest.
Chris is the coolest. Or
Nah.
the Aussies.
Come
The
on,
Aussies
boys.
cooler and richer and hotter than us. Cocky rich guy laughed. Rich guy laughed at us, dog.
I don't know about hottest. You boys are pretty good looking boys, eh?
I wouldn't be friends with ugly guys, so yeah, we're all pretty good looking.
Yeah, for sure. I wouldn't be friends with an ugly guy either, mate.
These guys
I
call
used
me
to
hot
joke
again.
as a kid, and I know my parents hated this. I would joke about killing myself every time I just couldn't like get a fucking bag of candy at the store or something. And I'd be like, I want these fucking sweet tarts. And my mom would be like, no. I'd be like, I'm just going to kill myself then.
Jeez, how do you respond to now being an adult? How do you respond to that as a parent? You're like, oh,
They're like,
shit.
don't. Eventually, they got over it. They realized I was a bluffer and I wouldn't do that.
All right, do it.
They're like, all right.
I think I'm gonna, as an adult man now, I'm adopted. I talk to my dad about. I tell him this randomly. If it was a dull moment when we're hanging out, I'll just go, "Hey, thanks for not raping me a bunch." Totally could have raped me a bunch when I was a little kid. And like, I'm like, you saved me from a life of getting raped a bunch. You saved me from a life of getting a bunch, and that's funny too. The beeps are good, but he doesn't like that one. He doesn't like that one either. He doesn't like that at all. He doesn't like get mad about it. He's like, all right. He goes like, yeah. My dad's really learned to accept my weirdness, which I like as we're older. Like, I've also cut down on it quite a bit, but the rape one is, I always laugh because like
I think it's pretty funny.
or I'm like, thanks for saving me from going to foster care and getting raped by strangers forever, because like it happens a lot. Kids go to foster cares, they don't get adopted, and they get raped for their entire lives. I didn't.
Imagine one day though having a little boy and having him be like scared of you. He hears from like his other friends that like one of them got raped. By their dad or something, and then they're like,
Dads do that.
They're like, what?
Dads are raping.
This big, strong protector guy who fucking gave me a house to live in. He could.
Yeah, that's
I was never worried. I love my daddy. I think if you're not scared of your dad physically growing up, you just become a fucking piece of shit.
My dad scared the shit out of me.
Yeah.
100%.
Your dad has to be the punisher. Where you know you fuck up, your dad is gonna fuck you up.
It's like your mum is like, just wait until your dad gets home.
Exactly.
You're like,
Yeah.
oh
no.
shit, I know
Papa
exactly
Bear.
what that means.
My dad bare butt spanked me in an Applebee's at the table, and I was old enough to where I remember the waitress got me hard when we sat. So I must have been like 11, 12. My dad bare butt spanked me. Isn't that fucking insane? I might have been younger, but I remember like being sexually aroused by the waitress, like to the point where I was like, "Oh shit, I don't want to stand up right now." But and then I made some kind of.
So you're being spanked and sexually aroused at the same time.
I think they were moments apart, but oh wow, I wonder if that does actually impact quite a bit of my the brain chemistry of how I interact with those two. No, I do think it's a funny thing that happened, and also I told my dad about that recently, and he's like, "That didn't happen." I'm like, "Yes, that absolutely happened." He's like, "It might have," and I'm like, "That's how you deal."
So what were you doing? What did you do wrong?
I'm sure I was just being a little fucker, dude. You asked me yesterday, was Michael like a happy
Sounds
kid?
about right.
I was like a mean kid. I was like a mean, angry kid.
You're mean to who? Who are you being mean to?
Anybody who would fucking be around me. I
At
was
what age did that?
from like consciousness until like 26. I was just a mean fuck.
Well, I remember being a happy little kid up until like 11 or 12. And then I don't know what exactly set it off, but I also became like an angry, like punk rock fucking rebellion. Fuck everyone, fuck adults. Like, I became that kid.
I remember like screaming at people when I was very young. I hope you die. Just like people who I didn't like. I hope you die. I'm like full little kid scream. I hope you die.
We had
My dad should have punched me in the belly the first time I said that. So that wasn't like a thing I did sometimes. That was like years of me doing that to random people. Sometimes my parents, which I don't feel bad about. But a lot of times, like somebody at the park, an old man at the park, somebody who wronged me in the slightest way, I'd be like, yeah, well, I hope you, a child, 8 years old, Michael, 7 years old, I hope you die.
I hope you die.
We had a
You.
one of our favorite jokes as kids in probably middle school, high school. was we would tell adults we're gonna burn down their house.
Right.
Whenever a teacher would piss us off, we're like, we're gonna light your fucking house on fire.
How did that go down? If I said that to one of my teachers, it would be
so-
like
we would
principal's office right
man.
now. Like, yeah, thanks, mate. Like, you're done. Like, if
It
I
was
said that
so
to one of my
funny.
teachers,
I don't
would
think
have
we
been,
ever got in trouble for saying it.
jeez, bro.
We definitely I never really got in trouble a whole lot in school. I definitely did and said fucked up shit, but I had friends who would get in trouble all the time. I had two of my friends who were fist fighting in the hallway one day, and a teacher came to break it up, some like old guy, and my friend turned around and just clocked the teacher for trying to break it up.
No.
He got
Wow.
suspended
Yeah.
for a long time. And then I had another
Jeez.
one, dude, one of my other friends.
Poor teachers, man. The shit they have to deal with.
dealing with fucking little shit. I had another
On their
friend.
bike to work.
My friend got on the school bus one day, and we had punch cards for the bus. So like you had to, so that I don't know why or whatever, but every time you got on the bus, you had to punch your card to make sure you're not getting on the wrong bus or something or escaping.
Or paying for it.
We didn't pay for it, I don't think.
Because public schooling is all public here, right?
Yeah, I mean,
Not
I
all.
went to public school.
Nah.
We have private schools though here.
Okay.
But
Loads
this
of
was,
them.
This was a public
It's not like
school.
unique to go to a private school. We're just poor.
Right.
We had,
Right.
Oh, I don't know.
I think it was
Copy.
they just wanted to keep track just because my school was a bunch of little fucking fuckheads. So we had punch cards so they knew you were taking the right bus. My friend gets on the bus one day and he doesn't have his punch card and he's like, I need to go home, man. He's like, you know me, I don't have my punch card. And the guy's like, nope, can't let you on. Sorry, buddy. It's the rules. You don't have a punch card. You got to get off. Call your mom to come pick you up. And my friend just goes, punches the bus driver in the face. Just this old guy.
Guarantee that kid came from a poor family.
Oh, dude, 100%.
They had
But-
trampolines.
It was so funny because it clearly didn't hurt the old guy, and the old guy just like grabbed him by the neck. He's like, "You need to calm down, son."
Dope dude. That guy rocks probably.
So funny.
He's
We
on a
talked
little-
about it forever.
He's on a little heroin.
Like, this dude punched the bus driver.
You ever have a cool bus driver?
I didn't take the bus. No, I
Of
got.
course he did. Private jet right to school.
Oh, piss off.
Helicopter right over to the fucking.
Mate. Piss
This
off.
guy
mate.
comes from old money. in
How did you get to
Australia.
school? Your parents drove you every day?
Yeah.
That's nice. I got about half the time my dad drove me. That's not true.
Well, yeah, my parents
You
drove.
had a
But,
car
but,
in
but we
high
had like,
school?
Yeah.
Did you drive to school in
Yeah.
high school? Yeah. We weren't supposed to. We were only allowed to drive senior year, drive our own cars. But as soon as I got my car when I was a sophomore,
what do you mean? The school wouldn't let you drive.
Because there was only so much parking,
We had
so
a
they
fuck ton.
reserved it for seniors. We had like the smallest lot ever. But as soon as I was 16 and got my license, I just parked on like a side street every day and would leave class all the time when I had free period. Just go smoke bowls in my car.
Yeah, as soon as
Come
I got
back
my
in.
license, man, it was all over.
Come
bro.
back into math class just so high, just like
I was 18 my senior years, and my dad gave the school a note that said Michael can leave whenever he wants. And
How good is that?
dude? It was.
I'm gonna give that to my kid when they're in
I
school.
did not go to. I missed like. It was like 40% of my senior year just by choice.
Did you pass?
Yeah.
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 Nice.
But I knew I was going to community college first. And everyone gets into community college. We could all sign up for community college right now and go tomorrow.
Yeah, right.
Everyone gets into community. And about halfway through my senior year, I knew I was going to go to community college and play baseball. So I was like, I don't give a fuck about any of this shit anymore. And like teachers, you get X amount of gym classes you're allowed to take throughout your high school career. And I was a very smart freshman. I didn't take any gym classes my freshman year. I only took one my sophomore year. My last semester of high school, we had 5 periods. 3 of them were gym classes. And that was very nice. So I would just miss the first 2 gym classes. I'd fail those basically, or get like D's in those. And then, and also if anytime a teacher go like, or if I try to give me attention, I'll go, okay, yeah, thanks. Well, I'm a grown up. You can't keep me hostage. That's crazy. Being 18 in high school should be illegal. Also, because there's like 8th graders in there. Like, yeah, it's a weird dynamic. I'm an adult man living by men's standards of society, and I'm hanging out with a bunch of like 14-year-olds, 13-year-olds. It's nuts. Unhealthy
Did you guys have to run a mile in gym class?
all the time. And I was always like, fuck that.
Run a
Basketball.
mile, just like every gym class.
Not every class, once a week maybe.
Yeah, it was some sort of athletic review.
Yeah, I never had that.
It
I
was
think you had
such
to
a big
do
deal.
like we had to run a mile and do like 10 push-ups or something stupid like that.
Right.
But you had the whole gym class to do it. Like you had the hour or whatever it was. So kids would walk the mile as slow as they can, do like 2 push-ups, fucking sit around, fucking do nothing, do like 2 more push-ups.
Jeez.
But I was a fucking smart kid and I would just get it done. I'd sprint the fucking mile so
yeah.
fast, do my push-ups.
Alpha behavior.
And then I would just fuck off and
And then you're done.
then you're done, yeah.
Really?
But some kids would take the whole class to do it just for some stupid reason.
You guys have pickleball?
Like in Australia? Is that what
Is
you're
at all?
Yeah, I played pickleball before. Only in the US. I don't know if it's a thing in Australia.
I
or
don't
not.
give a shit about that. I'm talking
I don't know
about,
if that's what you're
I'm talking
asking
about
about.
us being buddies hanging out, maybe playing some pickleball.
Pickleball.
I'm good as
There's some
fuck.
courts. There's some courts just around the corner here, bro.
Play a little pickleball.
Did you guys see the transition with dodgeball between the rubber balls
Yep.
and the foam balls?
Yep.
Did you have that? Did you play dodgeball?
Rubber balls and foam balls.
Have
Yeah,
you
no,
seen
I never-
dodgeball?
yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
good,
that's,
good.
That's fucking funny.
Like the legit dodgeballs that are rubber that fucking hurt when they peg you.
Now they're foam.
Shut that door.
Yeah, they make them foam now, so they don't hurt and they can't throw them as hard. Like,
The world is getting soft.
Yeah,
when we're getting foam,
Throw
dodgeballs.
baseballs at each other.
Yeah,
Can you guys give me
bro.
some-
I reckon we like they should throw wrenches. If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. All right? Is that
Fuck yeah.
foam dodgeball is the epitome of soft society. Did you have special education kids in your school
Yeah.
to
Oh.
NC?
What'd you guys do with the retards?
Yeah, it was me.
Is that what you called them though? We call them special ed.
Yeah, we had special ed. Yeah,
And that's what you guys
and
call
like
them.
ESL as well.
ESL.
English second language.
Ew.
Oh.
What are you guys speaking over there?
Oh, you got like people like from China and all that shit.
People from China are moving to Australia?
It's
Bro,
pretty
there's,
close.
There's
yeah.
so many bloody Asians in Australia.
Mm.
You almost said something else.
What?
There's so many bloody in Australia, mate.
But we called them.
Don't worry about it. Don't even think about it. Keep talking.
We called them special ed. We wouldn't refer to them as retards.
Thanks a lot, George Bush.
as
No
a-
child left behind, not one.
As a side note, but we had like quite a few special ed kids in my school, and anyway, they would fuck with each other all the time at like lunchtime and stuff, and we would all watch the
What do you
show.
mean fuck with each other?
They would just
Define
I'll-
fuck with each other.
I'll explain. We would be in gym class
And
sometimes.
fight?
They would fight sometimes.
Would you bet on this?
They had different superpowers, dude. It was crazy. We would be in dodgeball specifically sometimes, and like there'd be certain ones
So hang on, time out. Is dodgeball like a thing that you guys play like all the time? Is that like
in the U.S. for sure. Every like gym class in
Like one.
my school, we played it all the time.
I think I played it like once or twice.
Oh, we played it all the
But,
time
like-
growing up.
So it's actual like a thing.
Yeah, dodgeball.
Yeah, right.
So
carry
dodgeball, there were some special ed kids who were like nicer than the others and more like quiet, and others were more loud. And every now and then we would like give one of the nicer ones the ball and be like, "Hey, hit fucking Johnny over there." We would like give him a chance to feel involved in the game. And then a few of them would pick up on it, and one of them one day was like, "Hey, why are you guys like being so nice to me and like letting me win? Why are you like taking it easy on me and not treating me like everyone else?" And one of the other special ed kids in the back was like,
bro, how do you answer that question?
he was like, "Cause you're fucking retarded."
Oh man. Oh bro.
We all just like side-eyed each other. We're like, "Well, we didn't say it."
And you're trying not to laugh, but you really want to laugh.
Oh man, that's funny. Oh yeah. Oh shit.
But that gets to a important topic in society. I think some people need to be let known that
That they're retarded.
One retarded people and special ed people are two different things. Like you wouldn't be mean and call
Teen, man.
certain special ed people. You wouldn't want to be mean and be like, "You're fucking retarded." Like you call your boy retarded when he fucking does some retarded shit.
So what's the difference between retarded? So what's special ed then? That's just people that have learning difficulties, eh?
Learning disabilities, yeah.
Yeah, right.
But I
Dumb
mean,
kids with rich parents.
people without that I think there are some people, like we were saying about bullying your boys, like you got to let your boy know when he's being a fucking retard.
Mhm.
Otherwise, he'll keep being a retard. Like, you
Oh
gotta,
yeah,
you gotta
and
let
you
him
can't
know.
keep being a retard.
That's the
bro.
job. That's the
You cannot
job.
keep being a retard.
I think that's
You're
part
going
of,
to jail.
that's part of bro code, dude. We got to keep each other in check. And
We
let,
do, mate.
Let each
We
other
do.
know.
Yeah,
That's how you become a better man.
yeah.
If your boys
absolutely,
don't
bro.
care about you, they don't keep you in check, and they just let you fuck off and destroy your life.
Yep.
That's why. While we're on the retard thing, I was hanging out with Chrissy's mom. No, I called your mom retarded. It was me. I shouldn't have said it. I said,
was that my mom's in town?
I said, oh, my mother, I love her. That'd be so nice if I'd love to hang out. I would be
Imagine, like, oh, let's bring her in, and my mom just walks in, bro.
you would cry.
Oh, I'd
that'd be
cry.
nice. I'd cry too, bro. If my
I
mom
would.
came in,
And
I haven't
she'd
seen her
actually,
in-
and she'd be horrified that I'm spending time with someone like you, man.
I'd put it on. I put it on prepared. We should get that topic next. This would be a good clippable thing. I edit all these. I'm all the way through. Ask me that again.
Tell me about old J Bags.
What does that mean?
J Bags is Jesus, mate.
Oh, my faith-based journey. I've cut this part out and use the original part now. This sucks.
J-bag sounds like a slur for Jewish people.
So Jesus, what he's saying as well, a Jewish person. I'm better at answering questions. I'll give a broad answer. You asked what my journey of faith has been like. It's been the beginning of it sucks really bad.
Beginning of it. When is the beginning of it?
I'd say my actual true acceptance of truly trusting that there is a God, a biblical God from Catholicism. I don't know the lingo exactly.
Is that what you are? Catholic?
No, I'm not Catholic. I'm a Christian boy. But
like
the Bible is right. Accepting that and stop being like, oh, I'm smarter than the idea of Christianity. That's an old book. It's a fairy tale. Every 19-year-old, 20, 18-year-old thinks that because they're just grasping logic for the first time. About a year and a half ago, I fully hit a bad point in my life.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, God fucking save me, dog. Is anybody gonna help me out here? I need you to do it, God. Like I fucked up a bunch. So I need you to help me out, God. Please, I'll be a good boy. I'll try to be more of a good Christian man of what you preach and what that is. And then I started doing the things I told God I would do. I'm like, I'm gonna stop being so bad. I'm gonna stop doing all these bad things you tell me not to do. And in return, God, do me the favor of helping my life out.
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing a million times better. And also giving up that I'm smarter than you. I'm smarter than the Bible. I'm too smart for religion. Giving that up is such a fucking relief, and just giving yourself to a dad who cares about you deeply and fully and never. He has more forgiveness than you have sin. So like, it sounds bad, but it sounds bad to like church going Christians who are like small minded. I think you can fuck up. I'm not gonna have premarital sex again. I love you, God. I'm not gonna have premarital sex again. And you can try your absolute best not to, and then you can do it. You're still good. You got to say you're sorry. You got to go, God, don't say fuck it. I'm gotten good at not cussing in my prayers. God, I'm truly sorry about.
I'm sure God understands.
He made my brain this way. But I tell him, I'm like, then I try not to do it again. And you have to try your best. And you need number one thing is admitting that Jesus Christ is King and God. And he's the only one who can forgive our sins, which is where Catholics fuck up, I think. The Bible says only Christ can forgive our sins, not man.
Yeah, Catholics, they
go to a daddy and they say
little confessional and all that.
That's not. The Bible says that's wrong. I could talk about why the Catholics are wrong for 3 hours. I know more about that than I know about fucking Breaking Bad.
Podcast title: The Catholics Are Wrong.
Yeah.
That'll get some viewers.
It's a very humbling thing as an adult man to be like, I'm wrong. Imaginary guy in the sky, lead me.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're a man. You're a man. You have fucking ego.
What gave it away?
You're a man. Being a man, you have like a sense of pride and a sense of, I got this. I can take care of this. And I don't think you can without. I've lived such a long life, and I've seen so many people reach their goals and still be miserable. And I've seen like I don't think you can have true happiness or peace. I think peace is a bigger word. You can't have peace without any kind of religion.
Mm.
I like Christianity.
Yeah, I agree with that.
But
do,
yeah,
do you go to church, mate?
nah, I can't.
What do you mean you can't?
They all hate me.
Oh.
I know. Isn't that such
the-
a fucking
the-
lame thing? I'd love to go to church. I
The
just,
religious hate you, mate.
yeah, that's a fucking,
Well, it's like Jesus, right? The religious hated Jesus, didn't they?
but come on. Shit. Okay. And the party's back.
And the
That's the clip. God damn it. So I am the Jesus of the potty.
Oh, mate, I wasn't saying that.
I'll take that. I'll wear it.
I didn't give it to you, so you can take that if you want, but I didn't give it to you.
Who else has been compared to Christ on the potty? That's all I'm saying. Anyways.
I will say that church in the US hits different, eh?
How so?
You ever been to a black church?
No, I haven't. I want to though. That would be cool, bro.
It's pretty awesome.
What were you? Why do you? What's your point about the?
Oh, it's just something about you got to. No, here's my favorite part about you go to church, right? And then you're driving home, mate, in your truck, listen to some country music. You got your gun in your center console, bro. That's America, bro.
Hell yeah!
On a Sunday, bro.
Put that in a fucking t-shirt.
Yeah,
Fuck
bro.
yeah, dude! I know you're
You got
going.
church, you got country music, you got your gun, you got your truck, bro.
Fuck
America.
Fuck yeah! My dad really likes how much you like America and
How I like America.
Yeah, I was telling him about you a lot, and I was telling him about how you like Trump and you don't get why Kamala's even an option, kind of. And he's like,
I honestly don't get how she was an option.
yeah. My dad's like, my dad liked when people come to the country legally, and
I get why people don't like Trump. I get that.
Me
It's
too.
very, very clear.
Fully.
And I
Fully.
sympathize with it in a way. I'm like, okay, yeah.
The biggest point.
Trump's a bit of a cockhead sometimes.
Yeah, the
like,
biggest-
I get that. But I don't understand Kamala. Like, and I mean, it makes sense she didn't win because
not
it's just like I just don't think, and I think the Democrats didn't do a good job
Nope.
with that.
They failed.
She's not even charming. Get somebody charming up there.
Yeah,
Give me
yeah.
a good liar. Give me a
Yeah,
silver,
get an Obama up there again. And
yeah.
I mean, Obama, he was charming,
call him Obama.
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 Well, how do you guys say?
Obama.
How do you guys say?
Obama.
Obama.
Oh,
Yeah.
Obama.
Obama.
There's an A at the end though. Obama.
Have you never heard anyone say it out loud on TV?
I
Obama.
don't think I focused.
It's Obama.
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 Yeah.
I've never. No,
Barack Obama.
I don't know. I don't focus on that stuff. Obama.
Obama.
What are you saying?
Obama.
Obama.
Barack.
Obama.
Obama. Obama.
Obama.
Barack Hussein.
Am I saying it wrong? Am I? Well, like, correct me if I'm
Obama.
Say it correctly once. Obama.
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 What is his full name?
Barack Obama.
Are you saying he's a bomber because of what he did to the Middle East?
Oh, there we go.
Boom. Got. Benghazi was actually. It's my wedding. There are so many kids here. One
9/11.
guy. Building 7 didn't die out of no, it was a whole. And that's just all I can say about that.
Oh man, Building
Well
7. That's a
said.
big one.
Well
We could
said.
do an episode on Building 7.
We should do a 9/11 episode where we all do incredible deep. No, because then the episodes will literally be like no joke, 7 hours long.
Did you see the dude who went to it was a Republican convention, and this guy went up and he's like, have you guys ever seen how good of like dancers the Israelis are? Like, Israelis are so good at dancing. And he's like, if you guys don't believe me, just Google dancing Israelis and you'll really get to see how good of dancers they are. It's really cool. And he was setting them up because if you Google dancing Israelis, it
yeah.
comes up with a bunch of Israelis watching the buildings fall and dancing.
Oh.
And Palestinians were doing that same shit.
Yeah.
So when everyone was like, save Palestine, I still don't give a fuck about Palestine or Ukraine.
I don't know a single person. from
I'll put that out.
Palestine.
I don't give a fuck.
I only care about America.
I only care about America and the countries
America and
that make our
and
shit.
Australia, of
And
course.
I care about Israel too because we give them a lot of money. Go Israel.
America first.
I have, as I say
about
that,
time.
I'm like, go Israel. Go Israel. I love the Jews.
What do we think about
Let's get deep into I make you guys not talk politics because I think it's boring. As I edit, pretty good.
The Poddy is
See, I like that shit. I like that
It's
shit.
pretty good.
Yeah, I
I'm
like
just
talking
not
about.
great at it, so I feel subconscious. When I edit, it's good content.
Okay. Well, should we?
You each about to ask a question? What's your big question?
Well, I was going to say, what do we think about Biden basically almost starting World War III?
Pretty lame. Pretty lame of him. He didn't have to do that.
So Ukraine have basically they like sent missiles to Russia.
well, you know,
They
Biden
they got the green light from Biden.
You know, Biden's literally sitting on a beach with a coconut, and he gets a fucking message on his phone, seeing the headlines of Biden approved missiles, and he was like, "What the fuck, guys? Like, I didn't do that."
Yeah,
they just
probably.
using his name.
Who do you reckon? Genuine question. Who do you think Biden voted for?
Definitely Trump.
How good is that? Where he puts the Trump hat on, bro?
Did you guys see the picture of Jill Biden wearing basically a mega suit to go vote?
A MAGA? A what?
It was
A meg-
Mega's colors. It
Mega.
was the mega hat. Mega.
A MAGA.
MAGA.
MAGA. All
He's
right.
wearing the Make America Great. Remember the red hats?
Yes.
She's wearing
I saw
a
someone in
full
it.
bodysuit in that color on her way to vote.
Yeah. Right.
Wow.
You seen the picture?
Hey, bro.
Oh, real quick.
Hey,
This
bro.
is
I wouldn't
actually
be
something.
surprised, man. I reckon they screwed them over. I reckon the
did.
Democrats absolutely screwed
They
the
were like,
Bidens over, bro. He didn't want to
"Get
drop
outta
out.
here."
He didn't want to drop out. Like it just happened, and everyone was like backing him up
This-
until the day before, saying like, yeah, he's good, he's fit, and all that, and then bam, he's done.
This is Joe Biden's wife on the way to vote.
Good choice of color.
People wear ties for certain colors for
Yeah.
certain reasons. Ties are certain.
Yeah, they do.
Oh, fucking up my words. But I think that
Trump wears a red tie.
dude, Biden needed another 4 years for him to fucking set his family up. They're gonna have to kill Hunter. Hunter knows so much shit, and he's a crack addict. Have you ever seen a movie? That guy doesn't live. The crack addict who knows all the secrets, they kill pretty quick.
Bro.
Also, what do you guys think? Joe Biden dies like this year?
Oh, I mean, he's not lasting another 4 years.
They were pumping him.
So him running again is like, okay, we've got a president that's dying in office.
Well, when he dies,
100%.
all the Dems are going to be like fake sad about it. Like, what a great man, one of the greatest presidents, saved us from
Oh,
Trump.
man, they're saying that
But
at the
then
moment.
when Trump inevitably dies, unless he fucking gets injected with some immortality shit, when Trump dies, you know the Dems are celebrating.
Oh,
They're
they
gonna
are,
be they're gonna
for sure.
party and
Yeah.
be like super happy. It's kind of fucking
Yeah. No,
They killed a fucking squirrel.
what do
dude.
you
They
think?
killed the squirrel
You guys hear about the squirrel you killed?
Who?
in New York.
What was
Trump.
his name? Yeah, not Trump. What was his name?
I
Trump's
forget.
killing
The-
squirrels?
They killed the squirrel.
Who?
There,
Who's
there,
they?
there was
The Dems.
Collaboratively.
It was the most popular pet squirrel on YouTube, the most popular squirrel of all time, and he was just this guy's pet. And apparently, you're not allowed to have a pet squirrel in New York. And they fucking raided this guy's
With
house, and they
guns.
fucking killed the squirrel, dude. It was a fucking squirrel.
I haven't heard of this.
the squirrel could do tricks and shit, and he was clearly best friends with that guy.
Yeah.
And
they
the
said-
squirrel died.
They
and
killed
it was,
him.
And it wasn't like some bum guy. He owned an animal sanctuary. He's like saved animals. That was his whole life.
Bloody poor squirrel, bro.
They killed this guy's fucking
And
Peanut.
they-
Peanut the squirrel. That was
Pe-
his name.
Peanut. Oh,
They-
Peanut the squirrel.
They raided the house.
Peanut.
They raided the house with like everyone was holding weapons, which means if you're holding a weapon, you're ready to use it. So they would have killed these people to make sure the squirrel wasn't going to get mistreated. The same squirrel they're about to kill. That's the logic of the Democratic Party. That's how you get fucking men with wieners swimming against ladies.
oh, bro.
It's the same logic. It doesn't make any fucking sense.
It's not like it was a pet hyena or something that would actually be like a danger or
Cute little
fucking any.
squirrel.
It was a fucking
It's
squirrel.
that could
dude.
have rabies. He's the guy's like, it doesn't have rabies, and they're like, it might. We're gonna kill it. Do you imagine if somebody came over and killed your dog? You go, what the fuck?
You got
Jeez.
John Wick on him.
What do we think about? So Trump has claimed, and he said this throughout his campaign, he's claimed that he will stop the war between Ukraine and Russia on day one.
I think he's.
Do
going
we
to.
think that is
I
going to
think-
happen?
I think Putin and him are probably more boys than anyone knows, and
Mhm.
I tell people all the time, like that is a good thing.
Oh,
It's good to be
all right. Do you
friends with the most powerful man in the world.
Do you know how many times? I don't know if we've talked about this. Maybe we have. Do you know how many times Biden had a conversation with Putin?
0.
It's literally 0.
Same with Kamala, and she had no plans of talking to
I'm
him
sure she had no. I'm sure she hasn't had a conversation
0.
with anyone, mate.
ever in her life,
Seriously.
except all the cocks she's fucking blown.
I'm worried that when I make AI clips, it won't recognize you have a face.
Oh, all right. Gotta look cool with myself. I completely forgot I even had these on. Yeah, no. So yeah, there's some weird kind of position where it's like it's wrong to have conversations with these other world leaders.
That's
One
a
of 'em-
new thing.
One of them's
It's
Putin, and it's like, what are you talking about? You're at war with the person.
It's the liberal
Like-
hive mind.
It's like and they're like, oh, how could you ever talk to this person? And it's like, well, that's not how things work. You work things out. Even if you disagree with everything, you have a conversation with them and go, how do we work this out? And I think that,
Yeah,
and that's something that Biden certainly hasn't done. He's had 0 conversations with Putin,
If
which
Bi-
isn't
if-
great.
if-
It's terrible, actually. And then I think Trump will actually have a conversation with him. So we'll see how that pans out. But he's claimed that he's going to stop it on day one. That'll be interesting to see if that happens. I don't think it will happen, but
I mean, the fact that Trump is a politician now puts him in a category that I trust him less. Like I tell people that all the time too. Like before Trump ever ran for office, like people forget that Trump was the man. Like he's a rich billionaire, fucking owns all these businesses.
everyone loved him.
He fucks hot women. He's fucking the man. All these rappers are making songs about how he's the man
Yeah.
and stuff. And then as soon as he gets into politics, people just
Everyone loved him, and then everyone hated him.
He grabs
It's
him
like-
by the pussy. It's awesome. That's cool.
shout out Andrew Schultz bit about any woman that believes that she wouldn't let a billionaire grab him by the pussy is a goddamn liar.
Shout out Schultz.
You should be thankful that a billionaire wants to grab your pussy. That's the best thing that ever happened to you.
So, real quick on his point he was just making, and a little combination. Maybe I'm just adding to the conversation. Not when you say anything. If Biden over this last 4 years went to North Korea and him and Kim Jong Un were having meetings constantly and talking all the time. If he went to Russia and talked to Putin and they were getting fierce conversations, but they'd shake hands at the end and they did whatever. They talked, and then Biden. If the media said, "Oh, Joe Biden's friends with all these dictators," how great is that? He's strong. He's a good man. It's just because their guys aren't doing it.
Yes.
It's a sports team.
Yeah, it's bad. Which
American politics is literally a sports team.
Imagine Kim Jong Un is just some like super. I mean, this probably isn't far off from the truth, but imagine he's just some super spoiled, stuck up rich kid who has no idea how society works, and then he inherits a country, and he's like, "Fuck, I don't know what to do." Like, and he's just-
meant to do
And he's just stuck as a dictator, and then Trump comes and he's like, "Hey man, like you can't actually like starve your people, and like communism isn't good." And he's like, "Ching chong ching chong."
Trump's probably like, those missile tests.
Rocket-
Gotta stop.
Rocket
gotta
Man, my
stop.
Rocket Man.
What if they're actually like boys, and he's like Trump's like his only friend, and he loves Trump because he's never had a real friend. He's like, "Trump, I love you."
Have you seen
dog."
the interview?
It's like,
Yeah, I was kind of bringing that up.
The interview is
bro.
pretty funny.
That's
It's a shame. It's a shame James Franco molested all those girls with his mouth.
Oh, is that a thing? Is it?
That's why it's not. Yeah, that's why nobody can talk about how the interview was good anymore. It was a good movie.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I do remember that.
Yeah, we should talk about bad about men raping.
I do remember North Korea was like threatening the US over that movie, the release of that movie,
yeah,
Do something, pussies. What are you gonna do?
and then I think
the U.S.
I think Obama. This is back when the Democratic Party was actually somewhat cool, but
But imagine being
Obama
a
was like,
fucking-
"No, freedom of speech,
Yeah.
release it." Like, and I'm like, "Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
okay,
badass."
One for Obama. Obama.
Yeah, there's one for him. There's one. I'll give it. Credit where credit's due.
But imagine being a dictator, owning your own country, richest guy. You can do whatever you want. You can fucking have sex with any lady you want, do whatever you want, but you have no friends. Like, imagine being that guy. You have no boys, and you're the most one of the most powerful men on the planet.
Narcissist, man. They write off.
He might not be a
different-
narcissist. He might just be a guy.
He might just be a guy.
You're
yeah,
a
it's
guy.
likely.
I'm a
narcissist.
guy.
I
You're a
don't know.
guy.
Have you heard about people that have escaped North Korea?
Oh yeah,
Have you read about this?
That big tit lady.
big tit.
Is that what you're talking about?
No, I don't
Miss
know.
Big Tits. You know what I'm talking
The
about.
heavy.
Shout out Big Tits lady right here. All respect. If you had to eat those rats, great job. You sure do like cameras. You sure
I don't
now
know.
that you know what cameras are, you sure do like going on them and really milking that thing.
But like it's crazy because like they're actually like some of them are like they didn't want to think negative thoughts about Kim Jong Un because they were convinced that he could like read their mind.
Yeah,
Fucking
no,
awesome.
Have you heard of this?
They convince him that he's like a god. I mean, there's people
Yeah.
in America that think Trump is also a god. So
Not to
I
that
don't.
point.
I don't think there'll be anyone. Well, hey, there's some crazy people in America as well, but I think there wouldn't be too many people that actually like believe that Trump can read their minds.
no, but I get it. If you're like cut off from the rest of the world,
Yeah,
They go, nobody knows what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
He's
yeah.
yeah, I don't think it's that far off to imagine Kim Jong anybody.
I heard when people visit North Korea, they have like everything staged. So when
Yeah.
like, Trump's driving down the block, they have a fake.
It looks great.
They have a
yeah.
fake store though with fake people shopping. Like they're people that are hired to look like they're shopping in the store.
Yeah,
just for
I've heard that.
fucking Trump to see.
Yeah, and you can only go to certain
crazy.
Trump goes-
places and.
That is crazy.
Imagine being a fucking North Korean actor paid to shop in a fake grocery store, and
If you don't
they
do it,
don't
you
really
shop.
tell you what's going on that day. Like, hey, shop. And then you're shopping for 30 minutes and you see 20 black cars roll by, and then you see in the middle one of them stops and it's Donald Trump. And he goes,
And North Korea is all good.
that's all the information you get. And then they're like, America's leader come and say, good job. That's gotta be because they're a person who thinks.
Well, imagine being like a
That
Yeah.
person's life is weird.
Oh man,
imagine like a Chinese worker who builds our iPhones and then goes back home to his 50 square foot apartment and he can't even kill himself because they don't have guns, and if they try to jump out the window, there's nets to catch them.
It's a rough
They have,
death.
you can't even escape. You can't even kill yourself if you wanted to. You have to drown yourself in your bathtub.
Shout out America. You can kill yourself super easy here. One of the great freedoms of America is choosing when to end this whole ride.
If you want out, you can get out today.
Potty pop pop. That last episode should be us fucking blowing our brains out at the same time. When we're 95, we really milk this thing.
we're done.
This thing's gonna blow up. This thing's gonna blow up. We're gonna make our lives off this, and when we start making our lives off of this, that's when we really can't stop. Matt McCusker cannot stop with the podcast. He's got to drop shit. He's getting his money off that Patreon, and I respect it. That's what I want for us.
Yeah, buddy.
Once we get like probably like 1,000 subscribers, we should make a Patreon.
Yep, I got so much to talk to you about.
To me.
Yeah.
All right, go on.
You want to do it right now?
Oh,
When another time.
It's some accusations.
no, we're not going back into like, oh, you don't like the pony. And all that
No,
kind
it's
of
some things
shit.
that women said about you.
Oh,
Some women
They,
have said.
they
it.
said, "Oh, you're doing a thing with that guy. You should know this about him."
Hmm?
No, I'm fucking with you. That's not true at all. It was
So
about,
you got nothing.
I do have something to talk about.
Okay.
I would like you to milk it. I'd like you to.
Oh, you
really
want me to
turn-
put an American accent, bro?
No, pull.
Man, I can do American accent if you want,
We
bro.
could start the show like that,
and
and then within a certain time, we'll have a funny cut where it's like, "All right, now we're away from those people. Now we're away from those fucking people, mate. How fucking janky juka juka."
See, every
juka,
now and
juka,
then it'll
buka."
come out, bro.
that was bad.
Give me your American accent. Say, "Hey, let's hit up Shell before we hit the highway."
You want me to say that?
Yeah, an American.
Hey, let's hit up Shell before we hit the highway.
Try it again. It was terrible.
Yeah, I'm on highway.
I believe in you, though. I know you can do it.
Hey, let's hit up Shell before we hit the highway. 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 How do you say
From the top. From the top.
Highway.
From the top. Highway.
Let's hit up Shell before we hit the highway, man.
That was all right. That was all right. That was the best one.
Oh yeah, I'm getting there, bro.
You got anything for the Aussie?
Yeah,
you want to make the
brother.
Aussie?
What do you reckon, man? Give me some pointers.
Give him an average
bro.
American middle class sentence to say.
yeah.
Lower
brother.
middle class. Do the vape.
No.
We're gonna go to Bucky's, bro.
Nah,
Fill up, man.
fuck Texas. Think of
Get
North.
some guns.
Need to go to a Walmart to buy some beans for my cookout with my black friends.
I'm gonna go to Walmart to buy some beans so I can hang out with my black friends.
Oh, not too bad. That's not too bad,
It's
buddy.
not bad. Very good.
All right, well,
Yeah, I'm getting there, bro.
that was pretty good.
Yeah, bro.
I would like you way less if you talk like this.
You like me way less?
I don't know.
Maybe I'll get like kicked out of the party, bro.
There's a mystical element to the Aussie accent.
You and me could get into a literal fist fight and be truly upset at each other, and I'm gonna sit down here and do the potty with you. The potty's like,
Oh, bro, I love you, bro.
there's no. Anyways, this is it.
This is it, bro. This is it, boys.
Yes, dude. Have you ever tried to grow a page on Instagram?
What?
Have you ever tried to grow a page? It's pretty fucking hard.
Yeah,
like,
hard. I've heard.
Dude, we're doing really well.
Hell yeah.
Like we're getting.
I know people that have done that successfully.
I'm looking at other people.
I've had influencer friends.
We're getting
My ex-wife was a bit of a influencer.
nice. Your ex-wife. I keep forgetting about that. We that makes you sound so old too. My
Yeah,
ex-wife.
bro. I'm old and sophisticated.
No. Every reel we're posting, we're a week in. We're a week of actually posting content in, is getting 40 likes.
Hell yeah.
And like we have people, I followed a whole group of people in Florida. They love us.
Bro, that should be our target audience, man.
Florida retards.
I,
Florida retards. You're our target audience.
Yeah, bro.
If you're a white chick with tribal tattoos in Florida who smokes cigarettes,
Dude.
welcome to the potty.
Shout out
Dude.
to you.
Yeah, bro.
What time are we at?
I used to live in Florida. You know that?
I do know that. I can see you. I can see you thriving.
I
there.
was Florida man. I was the Australia Florida man.
Almost 2 hours.
We should stop this.
We should stop this.
I think we're good. Do we have an outro bit? How about we fucking...
We can have one more random conversation.
Yeah, it was good having you guys on. Yeah.
Thanks for having us on
Thanks for
your
having-
podcast.
Yeah,
Vince.
Yes, they know it's my podcast. I'm going to hold their audio. I killed this Michael guy. No one's going to miss it.
Man, I would miss you. If I killed you, I would miss you, bro.
If you died tomorrow, I would kind of stop thinking about it by like a day and a half later. No, I'd wonder about the funeral and how I could make that funny.
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't
How
you
would
like-
you make my funeral funny?
It'd fuck your body. It'd be a closed casket, and then people would like say, "Why is the top opening and shutting, opening and shutting, opening and shutting?" And then right when I
All right,
come,
I
I'd
don't like
get
this.
up,
I don't like that.
and then. All right, thanks
Clock
for
it.
watching the potty. It was another great.
What use is a bro if he's not useful in the afterlife?
Mm. Wisdom.
Buried while you're alive?
Probably thrown.